I invite you as well, if you have any expertise, opinions, anything to say, questions, comments, anything whatsoever, go ahead and comment below during this video, and I would love to engage with you, along with the community love to engage with you. I take pride in bringing this thing together as a community, so it's not all about me, it's all about a we thing. So anyways, let's get right into it. How to build a perfect credit score for your child at an early age. I had this question asked to me: can you build out your child's, your kid's credit score to be perfect? And I did some research, and I talked to some friends, and I got some data points for you, and I think this would help. I know a lot of people may not think about building their children's credit score at an early age, just because we're taught that credit is bad, avoid credit, avoid debt. And I totally get where people are coming from if it's meant in a negative connotation. But when it comes to today's world that we live in, credit is a necessary thing, in my opinion, of building wealth and having opportunities that other people don't have. You're going to be able to leverage it if you leverage it responsibly. And so I wanted to do a video on this. So the bottom line is, if you're wanting to start building your child's credit profile, you need to start doing that at the age of at least 13 years old. They can be added on to any credit card that you have, given that they are at least 13 years of age, and they have to be an authorized user. They cannot obviously be a primary account. A child cannot enter a legal agreement under 18. So, but if you want them to piggyback off of your credit profile and your success, if you start them at the age of 13 on a credit card that you've had a major history with, then by the time that they're 18, they have 5 years of history on a credit card, and they're 18 years old, and now they're having opportunities they didn't have if they didn't build credit, right? So it's going to be a lot easier to start them with credit than having them with a blank, fresh profile. So that is an amazing strategy that I really hope that some of you all utilize, just for your children's sake. And we don't know what the world's going to be in 5 to 10 years from now. It could be a totally different place. I mean, it already feels like that. Remember when the first MacBooks came out, how big and archaic they were? And when the smartphones came out, people were like, hey, I don't need a smartphone. I got the internet at home. And now everybody's got the smartphone. And then people were like, I don't need the watch. Now everybody's got a smartwatch, right? So it happens. People get on board with technology. So I would recommend all of you out there to add your child or your children as authorized users to a credit card. Then you could say to me, hey, well, does that mean that they can use the credit card? Not unless you give them access to it. Just because they're an authorized user doesn't mean they have to have a card in their possession. And then some credit cards actually give you a spending limit per month. So if you want them to have a card in case of emergencies, that's pretty nice to do with Apple Pay. Whatever the case is, they can add their credit card, or you can add it for them, set it up with a monthly limit, with a monthly allowance of what they get, and they're building credit, and that you know that your child has a card in case they need it if they're responsible. Obviously, this is not for every child, because they could go to GameStop and buy out the store. But it is imperative that we build children's credit at an early age, and I know Dave Ramsey would probably want to shoot me for saying this, but it's the case. I mean, you need to build your child's credit report, otherwise they're going to have to do it the hard way, the long way, and it's just not necessary. So that was a question that was asked to me, and if I thought we should build it at an early age, and I totally agree. I think that you should. I think that you should focus on building out your child's credit profile at an early age. Now, I don't recommend that you get them on every single account that you have, just because what happens if you miss a payment? What I would recommend is you put them on cards that you barely ever use, that are on auto pay, because if you get a late payment, they're going to get a late payment, and that's not good. So I would recommend, if you want to put them on multiple trade lines, I mean, you could literally give them like a perfect credit score. You could put them on all types of trade lines as authorized users, and they come 18 and they got this great credit. They could start a business instead of going into a school to get them debt. I mean, I heard a song today when they were just saying, I can learn more from YouTube than I can from a college university. And some of that's truth and some of that's not truth. Common sense and real stuff, sure. But, you know, academia, I wouldn't want to learn from YouTube how to do brain surgery, right? So that was my answer about building out your children's profile at an early age. Let me know in the comment section below if you do this for your kids right now. If you do this for your kids right now, what credit cards do you put them on? What credit limit hacks do you do? Like, what type of parental hacks, tips, tricks would you give the rest of the people watching this video regarding building their child's credit profile out. Sorry, it's just a very long tongue twister, and it's like 11 at night while I'm filming this, so it's been a little bit crazy. So yeah, please let us know that. Also, if you're watching this video and you want to learn about how to build business credit, no credit check products, how to leverage credit, how to do side hustles online, go ahead and subscribe. And then also, I have a private Facebook group that I don't really promote a lot, but it is in the description below. You can apply for it. You do have to apply for it just because we're really screening people, making sure people aren't going to self-promote or solicit in the group. This is going to be a group of intimate conversation where we can talk very candidly about credit hacks that maybe we can't talk about here on YouTube. Don't worry, it's all legal, but it's definitely a niche community for people that are really big on leveraging credit, leveraging cash flow, letting their money work for them, leveraging other people's money. That's going to be a really great place for you and a community for you. And we're also trying to put things together, live streams together once a week where we can master plan and game plan, things like that, of different subjects and topics that are trending. So that may be something that you want to take advantage of. It may not be something you want to take advantage of, but it is there for you. And then, like I said, if you ever have a question or you want me to make a video for you, go ahead and put a comment in below. Let me know what you'd like me to make you a video of. Or, you know, even if it's just like, hey, good job, love the video. That helps out the algorithm. So I usually tell people, hey, the best way that you can support me and get back to me is not financially. It's just smashing that like button like Graham Stephan always says and making a random comment here and there. It just helps the algorithm say, hey, people like it, they're engaging with it. Let's keep pushing it. So that's the best thing that you can do for me. Guys, I also have all of these scripts that I'm going through, making out YouTube videos on a ton of trending topics, credit repair, financial literacy, you name it. I just want this channel to be a plethora of content where you can pick a playlist, binge it, take notes on it, and learn financial literacy, how to build a business from scratch, how to leverage social media. I mean, my dream would be to have this be thousands upon thousands of videos just like this, where you can see this, where you can comment, where you can see updated data points, and just really get a ton of value that you really only get from mastermind groups or high ticket courses. So these are things that interest you. What you waiting for? Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next video. And don't forget to call your credit cards and add little Bobby and Susie to your credit card as an authorized user and build their credit today. And don't miss a payment. If you're gonna miss a payment, take them off as an authorized user before you miss a payment. All right, that's my hack. Take care, guys. Catch you on the next video. Peace.